This looks like a boss arena. The dear god. That wasn't nice. So it can slap, it can dash, it can do that. It creates some kind of AoE on the ground. I don't know what does it do. It's starting to grow. But why? Oh, when he takes damage, it grows. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Oh, that's somewhat bad thing. Okay. That doesn't sound too awful. Holy damn! He took me far away. On not a nice trip. What is that? So when he's glowing red, he does 3 attacks? 4 attacks? Alright, I'm gonna say he does 2 attacks, but when he's not glowing, he only does 1 attack. Damn. What is that? It's a black hole. I tried to parry like 3 times, bro, but the bar was full, but it didn't say press to parry, so I guess it wasn't full enough. I hate that aspect of this parry so much. Just let me parry, bro. Like, look at it, it's not full. Alright, that one was on me. Stop dashing! What the hell? He just dashed 4 times in a row? Oh my god. Like, where am I supposed to stand here? Thank you. Damn. Oh no. I mean, it doesn't seem too bad so far. The only thing I don't like about this is the fact that I'm gonna have to fight the other guy if I die. Alright, those attacks are kinda annoying, but it's too... oh no. Not this again. Could you please stop doing that attack? I will cry. God damn, I should have just... I don't know what I should have done. Not died, Limbo. You need to dodge away from the boss fight so you're next to him when he's doing shit. Like, look at how far away I am because I dodged into him. Look at the damage though! Don't focus on anything, just deal damage. That's the lesson I learned. The last attempt. Whoa. And it's working pretty well, not gonna lie. 100 damage? I thought I parried that. And then I got hit. 400 damage. Which means I didn't parry shit. Oh, come on. Make sure to spend your skill points fans game. It really helped me. That was fast. How'd that hit me? Freaking hell. No damage for me today. I killed myself so well there, goddamn. I did every bad decision I could have made. But I've realized something, that you can only charge your freaking counter by charging your attack. You cannot charge it doing anything else. Which is so annoying, bro. Like, I don't get anything for playing well. I need to just stand in place, charge. That's how I can deal freaking parries. That is so bad. Like, look at my freaking bar, nothing happens. But when I do, it charges. Oh my god, it's so annoying. Because I have to spend time doing nothing to get parries. And not doing anything is not a good idea in boss fights. Oi, don't suck me in. Just die. Let me charge it up. Let's go. Charge up. Ha, what? Wait, I can deal damage to those hands? Interesting. So parrying them is not the worst idea. Unless you get hit. Then it's a bit of a bad idea. Not too bad. I was just playing poorly. As per usual, I guess. New shard unlocked. Wild Hunt. Please give me something good. Many were the rituals. Whoops, my bad. Many were the rituals, shrines and temples erected to the dear god, deep within the great forest. Most believe that such honors originated from respect and worship. Only the elders remember the truth, for they've seen the great beast hunt and feast upon humans. They have witnessed its true form, and indeed wish not to see it again. You swing your sword forward in a half moon, dealing 6 damage, but damaging yourself for 1% HP. If the attack lands, you're able to reactivate the shard for 5 seconds, increasing the damage and self-damage with each consecutive swing. Not awful. Bloodburst gives you a Crimson Frenzy buff, lasting 9 seconds, stacking up to 3 times. Crimson Frenzy, increasing damage you deal by 20% for 9 seconds? Activating Bloodburst causing you to take 10% damage. Oh. Every third charge attack deals 100% more damage, but damages you for 20% off. You can now dash while at 0 stamina, but it will cost 22% max HP instead. Not awful. Counter can be reactivated after use for up to 4 seconds. Each reactivation costs 35% of player's max HP. I mean, I can see kind of the deal with that. That could be decent. What do we have here? Each time a warding blade is summoned, you gain a plus 5% counterbar buff for 7 seconds. Stacks up to 5 times. I hoped it would just give me 5%. Each time a warding blade is summoned, you gain a plus 10% warding blade damage buff for 9 seconds. Stacks up to 5 times. Like, the problem here is, cool, I get more damage, but I cannot, like, charge my thingy, like, reliably. I need to stand in place and charge my attack, which isn't a good idea. Each time a warding blade is summoned, you gain 2 shield, lasting 2 seconds. That straight up sucks, bro. Like, these options just seem bad. What the hell? Like, this is okay, but again, I need to be able to use them. I guess it's the best. I don't know, for me the best idea is to go for shoulder bash, and then I can... Do I actually care about this? No, I don't care. Wait, give me that. Let me move towards here. Counter Bulwark is amplified by 25% while Bulwark stands. Ooh, wait. Charge attack creates a protective bulwark around you. Bulwark absorb value increases with your current counterbar amount. I want this and this. So now when I dodge for an enemy, I can hit and deal way more damage. Or deal damage plus gain my parry back. And when I have Bulwark, I want to parry. And Bulwark is created by charge attack. Like, the problem with this tree is that it seems like everything kinda sucks balls, because it relies on you being able to parry, but being able to gain the parry is so freaking bad. Like, you only create it by charging. Why not by dodging, dealing damage, anything, being hit? Like here, Berserker Slash, you gain a buff, but you can get it by dealing damage, which you will always do. Same here. What the hell? Why is parry so freaking bad for no reason? Like, sure, it can hit like a mother trucker, but goddamn is it rare. Moon's Way. Oh, that looks great. Ugh. Luckily they're so slow that I can just walk and be immune to their damage. Unless I'm in this situation. What the? Could have been worse. Abyssal Stone. How close are we to the new weapon, by the way? New weapon unlocked. Double damage absorbed. Abyssal Stone. A dark stone with mysterious engravings. The Abyssal Charm was famous for products such as artifacts buried within its deepest layers. Light itself seems to bend and twist around its surface, as if drawn into it. Unsettling sounds can be heard at times while near it, whispers from the dark. Oh, my health! No! Well, good news is that I don't have to go back to the left. Yee. So let's just go right. Maybe to the right. Ow. Oh, my health! Not having invincibility frames is really interesting when getting hit. That has range? Since when? What? I've never seen this attack have a range. Oh, a bulwark. And then I get hit 20 times. No, wait, that was the shoulder bash. Oh, great, I have nothing here. See, that's the range. What the? It's infinite. Until you're about to get hit, then it's finite. Bro, I was out of that. How did that hit me? See the range? What? How something wasn't out of range with that? Oh, I thought, like, this looks like a straight way forward. Only to discover that you cannot walk forward. This doesn't look like a boss arena at all. Oh, it's a boss arena. What a... Oh, look at that! Oh! Like, that is... Shoulder bash is the best ability ever. Oh, unless you play like this. Then goddamn, is it not that useful? What's she doing? Alright, so she changes the moon cycle. And you get a dash when you... Oh my god! Shoulder bash freaking rocks! Why did I not go for it sooner? The parry freaking sucks though, god damn! Can I destroy you? I did. I pressed parry. My mistake. Forgot that parry freaking sucks in this game. Oh damn. Ooh, the parry damage, look at that. Shoulder bash. Thought I had parry ready. Nope. Not today. God damn it. Let me heal on you. Thank you. Look at how long of a range I have. That is amazing. Harry, oh my god, the damage! Look at this lady! She's not expecting it at all. Shoulder bash, oh! Lady, can you hit me? Let's go, parry! Oh. Look at the shoulder back. Shoulder bash. Ooh. Oh my god. I'm telling you. This is the best ability in the game. Holy schmoly. Lunar Inspiration. I don't care about that. Shoulder bash. Wow. It allows you to just... It gives you like a small charge attack after dodging, which is so insanely good. How good are we with this weapon now? Not even close, baby. Shoulder bash travel speed and reach are increased by 75%. Shield effects on you are amplified by 50% when shoulder bash hits. Shoulder bash damage and counter generation are increased by 45%. Oh my god! This is the best ability ever. Lunar Inspiration. As the moon shattered, Ariana was the first to descend onto the world. She taught great things, built great things, and men grew as she did. And yet, even the greater of the old ones would eventually turn tyrant, for such is the price of godhood. Activating the shard cycles through the moon phases. New crescent full. Perform a long, mid, short range attack, dealing low, mid, high damage, and shielding you for part of the damage. Wait, I didn't even equip it. I took off the freaking thing, and then I fought another freaking boss. Upon successful counter, a lunar effigy materializes, following you for 15 seconds. Refreshing the effigy empowers it up to 3 times. Every 2.5 seconds, the effigy pulsates, granting you 2, 3, 4 shield for 2 seconds, and 3, 5, 8% counter bar. Shield effects are temporary and absorb damage upon successful counter. So it helps me refresh my ability? Are you kidding me? That is the greatest thing ever? I think I want this here, although it might make me kill myself, which doesn't sound like the best thing. Yeah, maybe let's go this and this. Yeah. This also deals damage to me. But the funniest thing about this boss fight is that I died more times going to it than on it. But alright, I'm starting to believe. 2, 3. Ooh. I didn't like counter before. I still don't like it. But at least the shoulder bash makes me a believer. You break me down, you build me up. As they say. Shoulder bash can be repeated once. What? 50%? My bad. How much is that then? I generate 25%? 75% of my charge for one dodge. Sorry. Of my... wait, the crystals disappeared. 75% of my freaking parry done with with only one dodge. Oh my god, that is insane. Like, this side sucks. Maybe I should go for this? Because I don't really need counter bar gain right now. Because this is just the best. Maybe I should just remove it, because, like, who cares about 5%? That is small, minuscule, not important. 37.5%? God damn. Shoulder bash hit converts all the shield effects into instant healing. That's not too bad. Shoulder Barge now ends with a ground stomp, dealing 300% damage and instantly shattering any shield effect, dealing triple the amount in damage. Like, these are not bad, but hot damn! Landing a max charge attack creates a defensive circle. When in the circle, counter swing deals 70% extra damage and grants 20% counter baron hit. Why would you call it a defensive circle when it deals more damage? Like, I was baited so hard, I thought that buff sucks. But then I realized that this buff doesn't give you any parry counter. Parry bar. Which means that it's useless. Because all its benefits benefit the freaking thing that you cannot gain. The Spire. I probably should have explored the forest again after defeating the god. Use the Sunfire Butterfly. You can examine the astral layer with the powerful lenses of the telescope. Many light dots seem to almost stare back at you as you gaze into its expanse. One can almost hear a faint, peaceful hymn within the stars. That was useless as hell. Hunter's Charm. A rectangular-shaped wooden pendant with a deer-like figure carved into it. Looks like the hunter that we met before meeting the god. The deer god was rumored to safeguard and protect hunters, as long as the proper rights were respected. It goes without saying that most hunters within the Great Forest followed such rights to the letter, and many sought the forest priest to gain such items. Many agreed that gold is a small price to pay, when the alternative is being devoured. Ice is blocking the passage. Rusted key. A weathered key. Parts of it are corroded by rust, but might still work. Control of the citadel's walls has always been of the utmost importance, both against external threats, but also civil unrest, as the various wall rings could isolate entire sections of the citadel. The wall guard used such keys to keep a tight security system around the wall access gate. Can I go back and open some kind of door right now? This thick, uncanny ice blocks the way. You can feel an unsettling energy emanating from its reflective surface. I don't know about this though, because I have to waste so much time on just charging to gain how much damage? Plus 100% damage, like, cool? Wait, no, 100% damage. I thought for a second this will mean that you gain plus 130% damage, which is like plus 90 damage for free. Alright, so I'm guessing that this is after the next boss. But let's try this at least once. And if I fail, then I will just stop. Hiem, or the frigid waste. Wow. Alright, let's try that again. Like, it seems doable. Like, look at the damage I could be wasting by just charging my attack for no reason. Alright, I'm kind of moving in such a way that I get hit by everything, not gonna lie. 78 damage twice! That is insane. Reward for dodging once. Kind of screwed up there by getting hit by everything before the second phase. My bad. What was that? Hey yo! What hit me? Look at my... Oh my god! Two dodges and I have full bar. God damn, bro. And I get hit by everything because I cannot dodge. Oh, come on. You have to be joking. Oh. Oh, the damage! The damage, can you feel it? I can feel it on my face because I didn't dodge anything. Good enough. Goodbye. Plus one skill point. I don't think it would be... Like, this route wasn't too difficult, Winter Fangs, because I had the shoulder bash. Without that, this route would have been the worst thing I've ever experienced in my life, I think. Infusing a boss shard in the slot reveal its hidden power. Stand your ground. Size is increased by... Can you shut up? What is making that sound? Oh, come on, stop! Stand your ground, size is increased by 33% and is filled with frozen ground. While within the area, you gain 10% of your counter bar every 1.5 seconds. It disappears after 4.5 seconds. Oh, damn! Oh, the wall of text. Oh my god, I don't want to read all of that, but this sounds pretty spicy. I see counter. Stand your ground area drains 5% of your health every 0.75 seconds and grants you a stacking buff that increases counter damage by 5. Like, increasing my counter damage by 5% for sacrificing 5% of my health every 0.75 seconds. That is insane. I am not gonna do that. But that seems pretty decent. What is this? Deep within the north lies the frozen waste, a land permanently encased in the harshest of winters. In such extreme conditions, the only way for men to survive was relying on the waste overlord, and so the frigid church grew and grew. Slash forward with icy speed, dealing 25 damage, the shard can be reactivated for 2.5 seconds to execute a greater slash that deals 125 damage and cuts through enemies. Like, I don't really see the point of that when I can just blood burst plus 22 damage plus 45 damage plus freaking damage of what I have. Like, why would I waste my time on anything else than that? What else can we get here? Perfect dodge attacks. Deal 4000 damage to bosses with active shards. Kind of close to doing that. What is here? 1500 damage absorbed. We're gonna be doing that kind of fast right now. But alright, I have to end for today. I'm not quite sure how this series is gonna go, because I don't think the next bosses are gonna be too bad, but I'm not quite sure how this episode looks like. 2.5 hours and we're almost done with this game, I think. Yeah, I would say we're kind of close to ending the game. Because when we look at the shards, we are only missing one. And then there is the DLC, which I think is like 1.5 hours content max. And it's kind of insane that I was able to speedrun through this that fast. How many times did I die? 52 deaths, okay. Yeah, I did die kind of a lot. Because I played like garbage at points. But now that we changed our build, damage received 169. That doesn't seem right. Ah, last boss fight, I see. Because of this build, I think any boss fight is now gonna be easy. Because we can just damage through them. Which isn't a gameplay style I would advise people to play. But we could do the exact same thing if we went for Berserker. Because then we can maximize our healing. Which means we cannot take... Which means we cannot die. Which is fun. Meanwhile, the wind slide is, I think, the best when we're at this point of the game. When you can just maximize one of these things. Because then it deals more damage than Berserker. But yeah, I really like how this build looks like. The shoulder bash made this build. Without that, it was really bad. During the animation, you take 50% less damage. Oh, that's nice. So not only do we get shield by charge attacking, but we also take less damage if we dodge. That's pretty good. But yeah, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed the series up to this point, and see you in the next episode. Bye bye. How did I press no?
Broken.